Hello, and welcome to the Daily Reflection from St Mary Magdalene with St Martin's Church on Tuesday the 21st of July. Our readings for today are in front of you. If you haven't had a chance already, do try and have a look at them now. Our passage in Luke continues the theme of yesterday's reading. It's a series of warnings Jesus is giving in response to the questions and conversations of the crowds around him at the temple in Jerusalem in the run-up to his own arrest and crucifixion. I'm sure we've all seen great buildings. Last year, Jen and I went to Rome for the first time and saw the remarkable Pantheon, in some ways more impressive than St. Peter's Basilica, for having stood for 2,000 years. We've seen great cathedrals, and we think that they'll last forever. This is what the crowd thought as they saw the temple, which had been rebuilt on a grand scale by Herod the Great only a few years before. What a building! It would surely stand forever. In response, Jesus prophesies its destruction, and worse to come, and persecution for his followers. This would all come about in the following decades. We read about the persecution of the early Christians in the book of Acts, and the temple itself was destroyed in AD 70. But the warnings Jesus gives should be read in the context of everything else that's being said. They're warnings to focus on God. Yesterday, we read of his warnings not to be led astray by the people who cultivate an appearance of spirituality or who appear to be the most generous philanthropists. Today, we're warned not to be led astray by the seeming permanence of our current position. It is a human trait to think that the current way of thinking is inevitable. But we only have to look around the UK, let alone the rest of the world, to see how fragile our structures and institutions are. Only God is reliable. Only God is sure. He offers eternal life to those who throw themselves on him.